Welcome back to the Triple F podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, good girls.
Yeah, you might be noticing we're gonna start this with a. We'll start this out with a little. What do they call that? Pitch? Not
Promo?
Pitch. Promo. Look at the shirt he's wearing, idiots.
It's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie, you fucking idiot.
It's a shirt. Do you guys not consider hoodies?
Are you
shirts?
out of your
One
mind?
second.
No.
Sweaters.
Well, of course, but that's the same thing. If I'm saying I'm gonna put a shirt on,
No,
that could include a hoodie.
absolutely not.
You,
That's
you,
insane.
You would
That's
never go, I'm going to put a shirt on and then put a sweatshirt on?
No, I would say I'm going to put a hoodie on. I'm going to put a sweatshirt on.
No.
Or there's classifications for a reason.
So if you're like, let me get dressed, I'm going to go put a shirt on, you'd never walk out wearing a hoodie.
Nobody
would call you out. Nobody would
No,
be like, that's
nobody
crazy.
would call you out
Nobody would be like,
unless-
that's crazy. You said you were going to put a shirt on. You came out with a hoodie?
We have merch now.
But if you no. We'll get to the merch.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, you're right. Nobody would call you
Nobody would
out.
call
But
you
now
out.
that you're explaining it, if you had nothing on, if you had no shirt on,
Mhm.
and you went, I'm going to go put a shirt on, and then you put on a sweatshirt or a hoodie, of course I'm not going to be like, the fuck. But you saying, that's a shirt.
To say we have shirts available?
It's not.
Well, we
no,
do have shirts
that's not
available.
a shirt. That's a hoodie.
We have shirts available.
We do have shirts available, but that's
Run
not
it back,
what you were
run
saying.
it back. Let's see what I said. I don't remember what I said, so I can't argue.
We do have
You
shirts available.
specifically said those are that's a shirt.
It is a shirt.
No, it's
A hooded,
it's a hoodie.
a hooded sweat shirt is not a shirt,
Well, there's a reason that
There's a
all those other words
classification.
existed before it.
but it's a subcategory. That's like saying tennis shoes aren't shoes.
No.
No.
yes,
No.
yes,
No.
it is. Yes, it
No.
is. How is it different
No.
at
Is
all?
a vest a shirt then?
No, because that's not. It doesn't have.
How
vest.
is it not?
It doesn't have vest. It doesn't have. It's not called a vest shirt. It's called a vest.
But that's called a hoodie.
It's called a hooded sweatshirt. Hoodie is
Or you
slang.
could call it
A
a
hooded sweater.
or a hooded sweater. Yeah. What about a
No.
sweater?
And
Because
that's-
sweaters and sweatshirts are different, even though they're basically the exact same
You guys
thing.
are retarded and you know it.
No.
You
What?
guys know that's crazy. You have to know what you're saying is crazy.
You.
One second.
Okay,
One
okay,
second.
okay.
You guys are trying to say
No.
tennis shoes aren't shoes.
No,
That's
we
what the
didn't say
argument
that.
is.
That was a stupid argument.
No, it's not. It's a hooded sweatshirt.
No,
Hooded
dude.
sweat shirt.
What about a sweater?
That's a shirt.
Yeah, but your whole argument is that a hoodie is a shirt because the
name
even though
calls shirt.
because it's
Yeah.
a hooded sweatshirt.
It's also a
but
piece of
what
clothing.
about a sweater?
That's
A
a shirt. I
sweater-
would call it a shirt.
Yeah, but not based on the argument you just made.
Put it this way.
No, I would always call
on
it
the
a shirt.
website, we have these available and shirt versions of this. One's $25, the other one I believe is $45. If you pay the $25, you're not getting this. You're getting the
Yeah.
T-shirt.
If you're getting the shirt,
You're getting the shirt. If you want
which
the
will
hoodie,
be like
T-shirt.
this,
You
which
gotta-
will be like what I have on.
that's a shirt. This
Yes.
is a hoodie.
That is a hooded sweatshirt.
This is a hoodie.
You know what we should do? Look up the
Sweatshirt.
definition of shirt, because that'll show us, right?
Yeah.
I think. Let's
This
look it up,
this is starting off all wrong.
dude. I've been craving a.
Yeah, this is how
fucking-
Matt gets off.
I've been craving a good debate, dude.
I've been craving nicotine, and I broke.
Yeah, Jeff had, 3 days? Without
3 days no nicotine, and
Three-
I smoked Matt's poop vape.
Yeah, I have a vape in the bathroom that I hit when I poop, and Jeff walked in there to pee after bragging about being 3 days off, and then came out. He's like, "I hit your poop vape."
Is that just on the floor in the bathroom? Is that
No,
what that
it's-
was? That pink
No.
one?
Was it on the floor?
Yeah, there was
No,
a pink
there's
one.
It's
one on the
right?
sink.
Yeah,
There was one on the
I'm
floor.
not
that
hitting
was
floor
pink.
vape.
That's what I thought, because I saw the one on the floor, and I was like, what is
That's
that?
the one I've been hitting. That's the newest one.
I'm
The
not
pink
hitting
one?
floor vape.
Yeah, floor vape.
No, I'm not
floor,
hitting floor vape.
That
a
vape
bathroom-
spends a lot of time on the floor because
That's going to get you, you won't get sick. Your immune system's going to be boosted.
my immune system is fire, dude. I got a stomach
You're
bug the
you're
other day. I
hitting
threw
fucking
up.
bathroom
I threw up
floor.
once. I had diarrhea once, and then I was fine.
Dude.
Britt got the same thing. Was sick for 4 days. I'm literally built
you-
different, dude.
No, you're built different. You're inhaling poop floor.
How is it poop floor? How does
Because you
it
flush
get
the
in there?
toilet and then the particles
That's
go
how
up.
you
That's
get
actually
scurvy.
proven.
That's true, but do you have your toothbrush in one of those
I do.
containers?
Yeah.
Do you?
Well,
No.
it's not. It's
No.
not. It's behind a mirror. You open the door.
Oh, okay. So I guess poop doesn't get there.
My
so
toilet.
Do
my
we want the
toilet and
definition
my-
of shirt?
And my
Yes.
toothbrush are in 2 separate rooms.
Mm.
My toilet's behind like a door.
You want to hear what's crazy?
this isn't going to help us because it's a very old school. Listen to the whole thing. A garment for the upper part of the body, such as, a cloth garment, usually having a collar, sleeves, a front opening, and a tail long enough to be tucked inside trousers or a skirt. This is a definition from the Pilgrims.
Yeah, this is the
This is
Puritans were
crazy.
like-
That doesn't help us at all. I'm willing to concede in that argument. I don't want to argue anymore about whether it's a shirt or a hoodie or whatever it is.
Regardless,
Either way, go buy
they
one.
look cool.
They do look
and
cool. They're
they're
great quality.
says-
Available
it says good
soon.
girl.
Very, very.
It
good
says
quality.
good girl on it.
Good
yeah,
girl.
it feels nice.
And it feels nice.
Yeah.
And
Does
it's
it feel
cool.
nice to wear it?
It does.
Like aside from like the physical feeling, but the
I
emotional.
mean, I'd be
feeling
hot
you
as
get.
fuck if I had that thing on.
It's a
but
little hot.
Yeah,
It's a little hot.
Yes,
I
which is great for a
appreciate
hooded
your-
sweatshirt. That's why you get them because you want to be hot.
Okay, now I feel like you're calling it a hooded sweatshirt on purpose.
Yeah.
There ain't no way that's your normal vocab.
Ain't no way that's your normal.
Ain't no
voc- why'd you turn
goddamn
Southern
way.
there?
You'd say hoodie. You would say hoodie.
I don't say.
Also,
hoodie.
the hood. Ooh,
Is it good?
look how comfy I
Look, see, it's white, and guess what that hood doesn't do? Come to a point, which
Yep.
is important.
I
Because
thought
some
about
dude,
that.
some hoodies do that. I have
Yeah.
a fucking hoodie in there. It comes to a point. Who designed this?
I
It's
know.
gray, so it's fine. Like I don't get in trouble wearing it around, but I still look like a fucking idiot if I put my hood up.
It is a crazy design to just be like, let's look at like a fucking.
Yeah, why
Like
would
elf
you?
hats.
Why would you do that?
Why is it that elves wear those hats? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
No.
think elves. I don't
No,
think
I
elves
don't.
exist.
Yeah, I think elves aren't
What?
real.
I
I
think
think they
they're
like to
fake.
be called little people now.
Yeah, true.
I watched a
Would you-
like 4-minute TikTok full of little people all talking about how much they hated the word midget, and I was like, damn, now I'm gonna feel bad saying that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not gonna not
That's-
say
I'm gonna
it.
keep doing
kinda
it.
fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, unless they're around.
The camera guy
Yeah.
was just laughing the whole time.
I like.
The camera guy's just like,
I like the
shadow.
videos on TikTok of all the midgets wrestling squad
yeah.
where they go through and they're like, Ivan the micro. It's like micro wrestling. And then there's always like the female midgets and they're always like pinky shortcake. And they're trying to be sexy, but it's like, no.
Would you smash a like midget like a?
There's some on TikTok that are pretty hot.
Goddamn
and
right there
every
are,
comment
dude.
is hear me out.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, and they're all thick.
Yeah.
They all look alike though.
Yeah. I like a normal size bitch with midget proportions.
Yeah, hell yeah. Boy, you better stop.
That hourglass look, baby.
Their fingers freak me out though. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Do you think if you took a little person out on a date, you could get them like kids menu prices?
I think that's an age thing.
Yeah, but
Well, she would be 14, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. She'd still be a kid, just a kid midget.
What was the question?
How many midgets would it take to
You know
screw
what? I
in a
had
light bulb?
I had an idea for a funny.
Average ceiling 3 if they're stacked on top of each other.
you
I
just,
think it would take 4 in this ceiling. if
It
I'm
might
being
take
honest.
4.
it would be funny to. Oh, this isn't. No, this is not what I was
That's
gonna say.
hold on, that would be a good business. Is like handyman work, but all midgets. Because you'd get like
That's
your light
already
bulb
a thing.
changed.
That's the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
That's already-
But you'd get a little show. It wouldn't just be like, hey, I need this fan
do you think that they ever?
replaced.
Do you think that they want to feel normal? So sometimes they'll put a trench coat on and stack 3 high
Yeah.
and try to take turns
And go to the movies.
go to the movies so they can.
Why do people who are standing on top of each other in trench coats always end up at the movies,
Yeah.
you think?
Because I think it was a trope to like get into R-rated movies, like
Oh,
for kids.
okay. I also don't think that's a good business plan because then you're going to have to pay more people.
No, you can pay them less legally. I'm pretty sure you can pay half if they're half. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Buy
makes
one,
sense,
get one.
actually.
Yeah. But how
Yeah,
funny
it's
would
like
it
a
be
BOGO
if you
deal.
needed to replace a ceiling fan and then 3 of them come in and they have like a little ladder and,
And
it's
then
like,
music plays.
and then they change your fan. You'd
And
be
they do-
entertained too. You'd pay extra for that.
and they do a backflip.
It's so funny because the video I watched on TikTok that made me feel guilty was them all talking about how the word midget comes from like the circus times. And you guys are literally right now being like, how fucking entertaining would this be? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, like you're literally doing the circus theme song.
The Ringling Brothers were onto something. They knew what they were doing. Also,
Yeah. It
is-
bearded ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just a hormone imbalance.
Yeah.
But
it's
back
gross
then
as
they were
some with a-
fuck, dude. I know some people who have weird patches of hair on their face and it's fucking gross.
I know
dude.
some bearded ladies.
I don't know any fully bearded.
I'm afraid of
ladies.
I'm afraid of bombing in front of one of them.
You know who one of them has a weird patch of hair on their face.
I do?
Mic's off. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Like
wait, can we go mics off again?
It's like okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This is good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's funny to turn
Inside
your mics
jokes.
off for inside jokes.
Yeah, that nobody
because nobody listening has any fucking clue what's going on.
Who
No.
either of these people are.
Yeah, and they never will because they will never succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Good point. Good fucking point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like a little scruff on my bitch.
Well,
What are you talking about, dude?
I like a little scruff. I like a little scruff
On the
my
face?
bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about. No, I
Yeah.
do not know what you're talking about. That's disgusting. If
You
I
know
kissed a
what
girl and I could feel stubble,
Sexy.
ooh, no.
Ooh.
You just get a little rough chin on your balls.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
You say, ooh, is that Dorito dust in there?
Oh,
dude,
that's
my mom
another
has
thing
a-
I hate.
My
If-
mom has a mole on her like neck right here,
it grows
and
hair?
it will grow hair.
Oh
and
my
and
God.
sometimes you have to be like, hey mom, you should probably pluck that
you
fucking
just
mole. dude."
walk up. You're like while she's looking the other way, like
Yeah,
just
get off.
yank it out. Yeah,
My
that's fucking
I
gross.
saw my dad staring at it when I was home. He was like, my mom was eating it, and my dad was just looking right at that fucking thing, dude. He was getting mad as hell. He was just,
Like, pluck
Oh, he's
that
probably
shit.
stoned.
yeah, that.
He was probably baked
It
out
is-
of his mind, being like, the woman I married has hair growing out of her face.
It is funny that he's now he doesn't drink alcohol, so he just does everything else, which is a good bit.
That's an awesome way
It's
to be sober.
like Midwest sober. It's like
I know
just
people
on
who do that.
pharmaceutical-
They're
Midwest
like, I had a
sober.
problem with this, so now I just do everything
You
else.
don't drink anymore, but you huff gasoline.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, literally, dude.
Not with this not with Biden.
Not with Biden running up the gas prices, trading our fucking
You'd save more
war.
money with cocaine than these gas prices.
Nah,
I did that.
I hated that.
I like those stickers though; those were fun.
Hey, dude, Brittany Griner's free. That's good.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
cool.
sick.
We're happy.
I did like all of my friends on Facebook, all my friends who were in the military. There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
some Marine that was like, he's like in Russian captivity right now, and he was like, "How the fuck? Who's somebody here?"
Yeah, somebody delivering
Oh,
a
okay.
package.
But all these, there was like some Marine who's in captivity right now in Russia. I don't know what he did. I don't know any of the story about it. But people were like, "You're gonna get this dyke bitch out of the fuck," and I'm like, "Chill, dude. Don't
Whoa.
be." All the Facebook, they were like, "There's a Marine stranded in
Dude,
Russia."
the guy that we traded her for is...
A prison.
The Merchant of Death.
Dude, that's Nicolas Cage in Lord of War. Like,
I've
legitimately.
never seen that movie.
It's a sick. It's what's cool.
That's
is
him.
His nickname. Oh, it is. That's
Yes,
who it was based
that's
off
We
of.
traded
who it
Nicolas
is.
Cage for Brittany Griner.
We traded Nicolas Cage's character from Lord of War. Like, legitimately.
So Nicolas Cage is still here.
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay, that's good.
They couldn't... That's not a deal they can pull off.
Now,
What
dude,
if-
We're not giving
They're
you
like-
Hollywood icon plus the Merchant.
They're
of
like,
Death.
all right, hear me out. We will not give you the Merchant of Death. But have you ever seen National Treasure?
That would be a sick way to not give them the real Merchant of Death and be like, Nick, we need you to reprise the role, buddy.
Yeah.
This is going to
We
be
need you
the
to get into
acting of a
character.
lifetime. You
Yeah.
need to live in character forever.
Yeah, your
so
method
we,
acting.
So we can get back a WNBA player. And be like,
Big.
I'll do it.
I'm in. Or however he talks.
Dude, that's hilarious. If like you try to trick the fucking the embassy in Russia, you send Nicolas Cage and just you're like, here's the guy.
The KGB. Like, you've seen Lord of War.
You've seen
That's him.
That's him right there. There's that War Dogs with Jonah Hill is also a good movie
That's a
about arms
fire
dealer.
movie, dude.
I haven't seen it.
He's like he
What?
pops the trunk. That's a crazy.
That's a
movie
movie you
haven't
gotta watch, dude. It's hard as fuck.
Have you watched The Northman yet?
Also, Miles Teller's sick. No, I haven't.
Then shut the fuck
seen.
up.
I've been watching a lot of like Viking movies and like medieval. That shit's.
You know what, though? I was listening to Protect Our Parks the other day, and they were talking about how sick that movie was. And I
good.
fast-forwarded through it because I was like, they're all
They're
on
gonna
like
ruin it.
mushrooms. They're all going to ruin it. So I had to fast. They talked about it for like 5 minutes. I hate that. I hate when a podcast talks about something and they're like, it's like a relatively new thing. Let's just ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what can we do to ruin
Bruce
that?
Willis was dead the whole time in Sixth Sense.
Fucking
Nate
dumbass.
Bargatze has that such a sick, good
Idiot.
joke about that. It's like
Yeah.
it's more believable that a woman wouldn't talk to her husband than he was dead.
He got shot in the first scene,
Yeah.
and it was more believable that the wife didn't talk to her husband for a year.
than it was that he was
so
fucking
funny.
dead the whole time. That's
He's so goddamn funny.
I've actually never seen The
You know-
Sixth Sense. I just know
I've
the
never
twist.
seen it either.
I've seen it. I have been like, dude, when I've been watching these medieval movies, I get like a weird thing in me where I'm like, I fucking like it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, back when white guys ruled the world.
When it's like, well, there's something about it when I'm like,
Especially you're watching Viking movies
watching
because
the
they
Irish-
all look like
I'm
you.
like watching literally like I watched that one with Chris Pine where you get to see his dong and the girl from
Yeah.
Midsummer. You get to see her titties. Pretty good movie for that reason. By the way, Chris Pine packing, and they have a yeah. There's like a scene where they're just fucking him. This is an Irish guy who has got like red hair, big beard, and, he's
And the
fucking
biggest dick in the movie.
Yeah, and he's stabbing people, and I was like, in me, I was watching. I was like, I want to go to the gym. I don't know what it was. I
Dude,
wanted it pumped me up.
That's primate energy.
I watched same thing happens when I watch like prison movies. When I watch movies where dudes are in prison, I don't know what it is, but it's something about me. I'm like, I need to go to the gym right now, and it makes me motivated. It's weird.
Do you think when
To fight off all the rape.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Probably.
I just like it's something about it. It is very primal to be like. It's just like one. It's like in the movies, there's always like a big fight scene. It's always just like one guy versus one guy, and I'm like, I want to fucking.
I don't feel like rape happens as often as we think it does in prison.
I have no idea. I can't speak
I
to
have
that.
I've also never been. Do you think in like a movie like where like Chris Pine's got to whip his dong out? Do you think
He
it's
fluffs.
like, yeah, like because fluffing is like an art form. Because if you fluff too, you don't want to just be like rock hard.
No.
That's awkward.
You fluff it until it like hangs, but it can't have any sort of verticality to
But
it.
Yeah, no
do
bend.
you think that
No
they
bend, no
ever? I'm sure in the history of cinema they've been like, we got to add a little bit to this.
Oh,
thing.
Also,
course.
I've noticed that there's a good amount of movies where you can see dong, but there's no movie with
Puss.
erect dong.
Oh.
You'll never see a boner in
It
a
That's
has to
a
be-
really
it
good
has to be
point.
something with the FDA, right?
Bro, have you seen? There was a thing on
It's
Net.
too aggressive.
There was a thing
boner's
on
too
Netflix
aggressive.
for a while where at the very beginning, I forgot what it was, but at the very beginning, there's a scene of he's like fingering this girl and she's like jerking him off, and you watch him finger her and he like comes, and it was on Netflix.
What?
Yeah, which is wild.
What was this? Night at the Museum 2 or?
Ben Stiller's performance in this, riveting.
Method
dude.
acting. He got
The
jerked
way
off
he
by
was,
Teddy Roosevelt.
yeah, the way he was fingering Amelia Earhart was wild, dude. Let me tell you what, she might not be able to finish a flight, but boy, can she finish a dick. I mean, it's real good. Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Oh fuck.
I want to know what movie this is.
I don't think it's on there anymore. It was called like Love or something like
It was
That's
just called.
love.
It was just called Cum.
yeah.
It was just-
It
That's
was
love, just sitting next to each other and one person fingering the other person jerking.
It was
That's like
very
middle school.
it was very sensual.
Did you get hard? Did you get hard when you were watching it?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's uncomfortable when you start to get you start feeling it, and you're like right next to your lady, and you're like, I'm feeling it. I hope that she is, because otherwise it'd be weird if I'm like.
Nah, bro. One time I got hard at a movie scene, and then like it was like adjusted. She's like, "Are you hard?" And I was like, "No." What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Not from that. Are you kidding me? That would be weird.
What am I in 6th grade? I'm fucking.
Like, I'm like crossing my legs.
My girl will do that anytime there's like tits in a movie. She'll be like, "Yeah, you like that?" And I'm like, "They're tits." Like,
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah,
the
I mean,
internet.
yeah, I
Sometimes
like
tits
it.
are nice.
Yeah, but I'm not
Tits are
like,
nice.
ooh, like I've been had the
It
internet
would be
since I was
weird
young.
at the age of 30 if you saw tits on a movie and got immediately erect.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be that's
It's
weird
like,
energy.
oh my god.
Especially now because you can just see them at any time.
Yeah.
That was like the weird thing. I saw it on TikTok. It was one of those things like, go to this movie at this time. It's the beginning. Blind react or whatever. And and I did, and it was like one of those things where I'm like searching this thing up, I'm watching it, I'm like, holy shit, this is great. And then I realized like I can literally watch somebody get fisted on my phone
Yeah.
anytime I want to.
Yeah.
It's
It's
we
weird
came
that
too
even
far.
means it's just where it is weird. You know what I
it is-
mean?
Here's I'm at a point where emotionally it means so like you can find anything.
What are you,
online.
fucking
One
gay?
second, listen to this. Hear me out. You'll agree.
I'm sorry for saying that.
Yeah. So I'm watching dudes get fucked. No, so you can
Yeah.
you emotionally, it's more it arouses me more for it to be me than it is like I could Google and find like a super hot girl's titties, but it's so much different if I'm like on the road and like texting Ariel and I'm like, yeah, fucking, and then she sends
Of
me a
course.
naughty photo. I'm like, yeah, it's not about the titties, it's about the hunt.
Receiving a
It's about
nude
the journey.
that's sent to you from somebody you're attracted to is always more exciting than watching your biggest fantasy happen on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this is me.
Like, you can only watch a guy fuck his
me.
stepmom so many times
Until
and
you're
just
like,
be like,
someone start dinner already.
yeah.
Ravioli.
But then you go home for the holidays, your mom's really giving you the eye, and then you're like, nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That felt weird, dude. I was trying to commit to the bit,
Do you
but
guys
I don't
have
have a stepmom, so
No, you do.
I do, yeah.
I have a stepdad, and I would fuck the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude.
I have a stepmom, but like I haven't seen her since I was like pretty young.
So
We're basically strangers.
it
This
would,
is the beginning.
yeah,
This is the
yeah.
beginning. Yeah, it's like you return home for the
Just
holidays.
see my dad for the first time in 20 years and be
Just
like,
bang his
I'm here to
wife."
fuck your wife. Yeah, dude. The prodigal son has returned.
I've come to
Prophecies
claim
come
what's
true.
mine. Yeah.
Just kick open his door. I'm bald now, by the way.
It is.
I'm bald and I'm a comedian and I'm here to come in your wife.
It is.
Also, I'm married. She's very lovely. I'm sure you would like to meet her.
Yeah.
But I'm here to fuck your wife.
Just do all the
That is-
small talk at the beginning. I'm doing well. It's good to see you're doing well. Yes, I'm bald now. My job isn't going well, but comedy is going well. I will now be fingering your wife.
Just kick open the door like, remember me? The son that your husband had before he met you? Remember, like 20 years ago, you bought me a Nintendo? You were sending signs then, and I'm here to collect. And then fuck her.
Dude,
And then fuck her.
And then fuck her.
it is
important.
weird because every time in those porns, in theory, if you did fuck your stepmom, every time she's not getting fucked by you, it's your dad.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
dad
they're-
fucking is not a
You're
good
cucking
thing.
your dad.
Yeah, dude. Imagine your dad fucking. Just,
Your
My
dad,
dad-
fucking is especially
my
gross.
dad fucking would be crazy. He would just be like, "Oh, dude, I don't like it."
Think about the fact that, like, your mom has sucked your dad's dick.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's
Dude,
crazy.
Your mom and your dad have probably tried putting in her ass, and then she was like,
Yeah.
"I don't like that." And then they
God.
pull it out.
Or the worst option is she's like, I really like
Yeah,
that.
dude, it's boy.
Your mom loves
Your
anal.
dad has described your mom's pussy as creamy before.
Oh, I hope not. I don't like
Daddy
that.
likes that.
I don't
No.
like that. I don't like that at all. I don't think your pussy should be creamy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I also sometimes when I'm at like big
That's
places,
discharge.
I'll look at like a sea of people at like a concert, and I'm like,
Yeah.
two people fucked, and the guy came in. Your dad has came in. Every person's dad has came in their mom, and that's why they're here.
Like a ton of times.
So many times. They
Josh
had to
just
try.
learned what sex was.
Yeah.
It's crazy to be like.
Josh is like, did you know that we're here? You've ever Googled cream pies? Did you know that we are basically
Turn
a
safe
fully
search
baked?
off.
We're basically a fully baked cream pie.
Yeah. It's been in the oven for
Josh
a while.
had a little
Yeah.
scare this weekend, and now he's had a
Is that
revelation.
where it comes from? Because you bake a cream pie, but you have a bun in the oven. So you cream pie in the oven, and then it bakes in the oven, and then you're born.
Yeah, but I don't think you can
Whoa.
bake a cream pie.
I don't think a cream pie is baked either. I mean, the crust is baked. My
Okay.
gran makes a great banana cream pie.
I bet she does.
Yeah, she does.
Whore.
Whoa, dude. Don't talk about Anne like that. Anne's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, who takes cream pies?
No, she doesn't take the cream pie.
Well, she has at some point. You're here.
She's definitely been cream pied. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Ugh, it is.
My
that's
grandma was cream
I
pie.
do have a
All of
question.
our grandmas were
I do
cream
have a
pied.
question. Is a cream pie different than getting came inside of? Because I do feel like
I
there's
think
a,
it's the same thing.
I feel
the
like there's
same,
a
yeah.
specific
It's a
thing
synonym.
with cream pie where it's like maybe this is
cinnamon.
just a porn, like the cinematic angle of it being like you don't do it all the way in. You do it at the edge
So it
so
dribbles
that
out.
it all comes out.
That's not
Is
fun,
that
though.
like a cream pie?
I think a cream pie is just a search term. Like it's just an
Yeah.
easy search because it's easier than being like busts inside.
It's
Like
yeah.
BBC, right?
Yeah.
They're not always black. Sometimes it's like a Dominican dick, but it's like a search term.
Yeah, it's a search term.
And it's not always big. Sometimes it's just above average.
You ever see those where it's like girl gobbles big cock and you're like, it's not that big.
Yeah, it's just like a couple who makes Pornhub videos, and the guy's like, "No, put big cock."
Put big cock, honey.
Babe, you said You said it was perfect. Put big cock.
Put big cock
on there.
in the tags. In the tags in the description. Put
No,
big cock.
yeah, in the
title?
description. Not just it. No, not in the fucking tag. Nobody reads the tags.
Perfect
babe.
for me.
Put it in the title.
Guy.
It's her turn to upload the
Yeah.
video, and it's like perfectly sized, not too big, not
Yeah.
too small
Yeah.
cock comes
Doesn't-
inside tight pussy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it hurts when I'm with bigger guys, so it's nice that your size is great.
Bigger guys kind of hurt. I'm glad I met you. Also, your mom seems nice.
Cream pies, my
Cream pie gangbang.
Cocks my
Yeah. Perfect size guy treats my pussy really nicely.
Yeah.
That's
He
the
takes
whole
his
thing.
time and he performs well, which is
Yeah.
why I actually stay with him versus just getting railed
He
out.
comes and then he goes, he touches her pussy and goes, good night.
Tucks her into her pubes.
Yeah.
He pulls him down.
Oh,
Good night, Daddy loves you.
oh God. How do you guys feel about Bush?
Not a fan.
No.
I like
Especially
a
since he
I
got
like
us into Iraq. Let's
Whoa,
go, dude.
whoa.
Yeah.
I like scruff.
Great painter though. You like scruff?
I don't like too much. I don't like too not any.
Just like my face or more?
Yeah, no, I like your face.
No. Just trying to
I
make
would
like
rather,
a.
I would rather bush than stubble, because
Yes.
stubble, like when you, like
There
it
is
creates
friction. There is-
and it hurts.
Yeah.
It's like Velcro on.
Now, what about not Bush? Because Bush is untamed.
Yeah.
What about a
Yeah,
like
tamed
good
Bush.
landing strip or a
Like
tamed?
just a tame straight line, fine.
I mean,
What
I
would
love
you
it.
do? What would you do if you're?
I would prefer just get that straight line out of there, though.
Really? So
Like
you
if
it
you're
bald.
already like, don't make a design. Who are
Yeah,
you?
I was gonna say designs are weird because it would be
Yeah.
funny to like.
just
You,
like a Jordan logo.
I was literally gonna say you go to you meet a girl at the bar. This is a scenario. You go to meet a girl. You meet a girl at the bar. You take her home. You start making out whatever. You pull her pants down. She's got a swastika in her pubes.
Or she has a Nike logo and she goes, "Just do it."
Hey!
Yeah. I don't need my girl to be like Dennis Rodmaning her fucking pubes. Like
Yeah.
if you're fucking
A swastika with different dyed colors for each line. It doesn't have to be a swastika, I guess, but
Yeah. Why do you keep coming back?
I just think it's funny because
yeah,
like,
this
would you fuck
pussy
a
is
white?
anti-Semitic
Would
as
you fuck
fuck.
a? Would you fuck a racist? You probably have. You're from.
Statistically speaking, I
Oklahoma.
probably don't pull Oklahoma into this.
Iowa.
There's some act like we don't live in Florida. There's
Yeah,
probably
that's
more
true.
racists per capita in Florida than there are Oklahoma. I don't know. Now that I'm saying that out loud, it might not be true. But
Not in
yeah,
South
I mean,
Yeah, in where we are in Florida, no.
So
Like
I'm not
South
saying
Florida,
that
no.
if you feel this way that you are racist just for anybody watching, but when I first moved here, into my place, I slept with this like older woman. She was like, I think she had like just turned 50.
Damn, that is.
She
older.
was hot though, had big old fake tits, which I don't like, but whatever. And as she was leaving, I walked her to the door and I watched her get in her car and leave, and she had 3 different Trump bumper stickers.
Mm.
Not that supporting Trump immediately makes you a racist.
It doesn't rule it out.
It
Right.
doesn't help your odds.
No, it doesn't.
But
No.
I'm not saying that you aren't boys, whoever's listening. But having 3, you also have to remember when I moved here. It wasn't like this was a year ago and it had been 4 full years of Trump and she was like, this one's getting a little worn, I'll put a new one on. This is 2017. This is the first year of his presidency. And she was like, I need 3 bumper
3
stickers
of any bumper stickers
for my
a lot.
Ford Expedition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That was a
I
lot.
think
That was
any-
one of those times where I was like, maybe.
Anytime you have a bunch of bumper stickers, I immediately hate you.
I just don't like the kind of person who wants to put a bunch of bumper stickers
Yes, because it's like
on.
you're trying to make a the worst are like when it's like a Star Wars family instead of like the
Ugh.
little and it's like little Yodas and it's
There's
like, shut up.
so there's really only so many options. You're either trying to make a statement
You're trying to be funny.
with your fucking Honda Accord,
right,
or you're trying to be funny,
which is worse.
which is worse.
Or you're
Or
trying to show that you're like fans of something.
yeah,
Like-
which is
like
like
having weird.
so lame.
Like a bunch
Why-
of like band and so like who's driving by your car being like, oh dude, the person in that Mazda also likes Star Wars.
Whoa,
Who cares?
that's cool. Oh, dude, they're a season pass holder. That's
Yeah.
sick. They go to Disney all the time.
Pull
Pedophile.
over. I want to ask about your
Yeah.
thoughts on the newest movie.
Yeah,
Pull
it's also-
over.
Have you seen when people have their handles, like their Instagram handles on their bumper
Yeah.
stickers, and it's like that's crazy.
You know what's amazing? You know Lalo. He had one, and his handle is uncircumcised official. And he had it on the back of his car. He might still have it.
What kind of car does he have?
He had a Mazda. I don't know what he has right now. It
It's
was like a
crazy
Mazda
to-
SUV.
It's such a because if you cut somebody off, they're
Why
like,
that?
boom.
I get like putting like the Instagram handle when you have like a souped up like Hellcat.
It was just promotion for comedy, really.
But who's driving by a Mazda SUV being like, I bet the guy in there produces cool comedy shows?
I mean, I think I would be
Yeah,
more.
nobody was.
Here's the
Why
deal.
would you click
Here's-
on
I'm trying to put
Such
myself.
a normal
No,
car.
no, but I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody driving. If I drove by a car and the back said Matt Ross comic, I think I'm less likely to look that up than I am uncircumcised official.
I'm the
I,
opposite.
I want to see what that page is about.
There was
Good
a,
point.
a
Good
guy
point.
in my old apartment.
Also, take a drink of that. I heard that smile.
Yeah, dude, it hurts.
It
I'm
cracked.
dehydrated.
I
as
heard
fuck,
that you
bro.
smiled and went. I was like, ew, dude.
Yeah, my guy in my old apartment complex was a rapper, and he had his on the side. And
Yeah.
so Ariel and I would play his songs unironically all the time. We'd pull into the parking lot, and I would bump it, hoping that he would be out and hear it, but he never did.
Because you wanted a black friend really bad.
He was Mexican.
Oh, really? That's right. I tried to make
You got caught, Oklahoma.
We got him, boy.
Got him.
I tried to make you racist.
Now who's
and
the
then,
most
and then you
racist?
were like, other people can rap. And I was like, fuck, damn it. Of
Ever
course he
heard
was
of
Mexican.
Slim Shady?
Idiot.
Idiot.
Are there any like really, really well-known, famous Mexican rappers?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe's not Mexican.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican. You fucking racist.
Turns out I'm the only one who's not racist around here. It's
Turns out
just
it's
Bad
me.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny's also not Mexican.
What?
He's not.
He's
just
not
because they
Mexican.
speak Spanish doesn't make them Mexican, you racist.
There
I'm not
is
saying anything racist. I'm
there
saying
is-
that's.
God, what the
I'm
fuck
just
is his
assuming
name?
that they are. We'll cut that.
No,
Really?
you're not
like
gonna
really,
cut it.
really famous.
He's
I don't
Puerto
think
Rican.
so.
Bad Bunny's Puerto Rican.
There's
There has to be. Just Google Mexican rap.
who's the guy who
artists. I'm
does
sure there's
hardest
plenty.
essay ever? That guy's Mexican.
What about South Park Mexican? Do you know
He's
South
up there.
Park Mexican?
Yeah, he's up there.
He
I
got
don't
in
know.
trouble for like fucking a
Chingo
14-year-old or
Bling.
something. Chingo Bling. Chingo Bling like tours comedy clubs
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
He's like, I used to love. He had a song called "Do the Lasso."
Yeah.
Do something like "Do the Lasso."
Crank
Turn
That
around,
Chingo
baby.
Bling.
Shake your asshole or show your asshole. Or something like
Yeah.
that. It's hilarious.
Peso. He's
Peso-
not super
oh,
famous.
he's not famous at all.
He's not.
He's
super
one of those
famous.
like no jumper famous guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Those
look-
dude, for some reason on our YouTube, whenever I go onto the YouTube page for the Triple F podcast, no jumper videos are the only thing recommended. I don't watch any videos on that page.
I've never.
And it'll always be him interviewing a porn star, and it'll be like Lana Rhoades talks about taking 7
Yeah.
black, and it's like, who's clicking on this? A lot of people.
14
A
Though.
lot of people.
14-year-olds who have safe search on their computers.
Yeah.
So like the closest they can get to
Yeah.
porn
Is, like,
is
watching.
podcasters interviewing
The
porn
worst,
stars.
the worst type of podcast. We were talking about this. The worst type of podcast, besides 3 white dudes, is 2 white dudes interviewing a porn star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, because of TikTok, pretty shitty type of podcast also.
Sandy Hook didn't happen. All right, this week's episode of Triple F is brought to you by FieldSeats.com. Field Seats is an e-commerce website where they review firearms. So the deal with Field Seats is you pay for the review. There's different scales. Some start at 25, some go up to 60. They review guns, and then at the end, you get the opportunity, it's about 1 in 35, to win the gun that they're reviewing. You could get a free firearm for watching this review. So make sure you check that out. That's fieldseats.com. Use the promo code FFF. You'll receive 10% off of the review that you're purchasing. Again, that is fieldseats.com. Promo code FFF.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what's more American than winning a fucking firearm, bro?
Support the boys. They're a veteran-owned company.
Veteran-owned company. You could win a Glock. You could win a Galil.
A Galil, dude. The Call of Duty weapon.
If
can
you've
win.
ever played Call of Duty, it could be real life. I mean, you don't have to go to war, but you could be ready for it. And all you have to do is go to fieldseats.com and use the promo code FFF.
Are you ready for the impending civil war? If not, go to fieldseats.com. Use promo code FFF and get
If we had a porn star on, I would immediately turn into a 13-year-old boy. I would be like,
You
do
like-
I'd be like, do you get like before the shoot?
Do you like swallow?
Yeah. Do you? Yeah. Do you get like? When you're like making out? Is it like? Do you get wet? Like I would stumble upon the question like way too. She would like. Do they do that thing where they have that person? They obviously have a persona. That
And so, like you're watching. So you're on set, and then the director says action, and then the guy pulls his thingy out. What do you like? What does it taste like?
Do they do?
You just start asking increasingly more gay questions.
Yeah.
You're like, so like you like it like when a dick is in you, and she's like, well, yeah. And you're like, what does it feel like? But if it was like in your butt, like, does it feel? Is it good? What does it taste? Is it do dicks taste good? And it just increasingly
or just, like,
more
increasingly, like you're just a virgin. Like so like when it goes inside your belly button.
Yeah. Do the ass and the pussy connect inside?
Good question.
Great question.
When you poop out of your vagina, can you poop and have sex?
Is squirt pee?
Is squirt pee? Yes.
Most of it is. Not all of it.
It's discharge / pee.
Not all of it is pee.
The other part is love.
But let me tell you what. Yeah. So when you're having sex with these guys, do you love them? She's like a very Christian guy. Like, so like you love.
You just don't turn the cameras on during the date.
Yeah. So you guys
I
go on
found
a
out
date
that-
first.
I saw that. I googled this. Porn stars don't make that much money. It's like $1,000 a shoot for like a popular star. So like a popular actress gets like $1,000.
Yeah.
They can. Well, I think that's through the porn industry, but now with OnlyFans and shit. Some
Oh,
of
yeah,
these,
now-
some of these.
now they're
some of
making-
these sluts are really raking it
Yeah,
in.
dude.
Let me tell you what.
So you get married before the shoot, and then you
Yeah.
get divorced after.
You
the
get
shoot?
divorced after so that you can fuck the black guy tomorrow.
So it's every day that you go to work, you have to get
Do
married
we
and divorced.
think as I don't know.
You can't start a sentence
Well,
that
I was just
that
I didn't want to
fucking
talk about
confidently.
I didn't want to talk about porn, guys.
Well, that's what we've been doing
Dude, we've been talking about like cum and discharge for
Yeah,
like
but I had this
for
idea.
for
9 months.
for like yeah, I was gonna say for
I wanna
30
talk
minutes for
about-
like 9 months.
Okay.
What do you want to talk
What do you
about?
want to talk about?
The military.
No.
You don't have any military stuff to talk
No,
about?
I don't need any fucking I don't need a clip right now.
I could use one.
Jesus Christ.
I had an idea for a sketch, and I'm not going to do it. That's why I'm going to bring it up here.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't think it was funny, guys. And it was,
Should we act it out?
yeah. The whole thing was a news reporter, and she was interviewing because a Marine stopped a home invasion.
Who said we didn't think this was funny? We both laughed and thought this was crazy.
We liked it.
Oh, I thought
It's
you
a
guys said it's crazy.
It is crazy, dude.
The Marine stops a home invasion. They interview him, and he's like, yeah, my training kicks in. And then it cuts to his ring footage, and he's just blowing the guy.
It's nuts. If
It's
you shot
wild.
it well, it could be funny, but it is nuts. We didn't say it
Yeah.
wasn't funny. We're like, that's crazy.
Too nuts.
Probably too nuts.
No,
Come
maybe not. Like, I mean, think about like
No, I meant
think
too,
about
like-
like Gillian Keeves. Oh, 2 nuts. You suck 2 nuts out of this home invader? That's crazy, dude. You know how hard it is to suck 2 nuts out of a guy? Take it from me.
I used to have a joke about sending. This is like a joke that I used to have, and it was like, you know how much it's crazy to send a random dick pic. You know how many balls it takes to send a random dick picture? 2. And I was like, oh, I
Damn,
hate
dude,
that.
you used to fucking suck.
I hate that. dude.
That's you know how much how many balls it
it
takes.
it takes a lot of balls to send. You know how many balls? You know how much I can't remember how I did it. The amount of balls it takes to send a random dick picture. 2. That was like a 3-month into comedy joke.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you were doing 3-minute mics. So you were doing that and being like, good night.
Yeah,
Bro.
basically.
I had a video of me at I guess it would have been the Christmas New Faces, December, from 3 years ago. December, I started in August of me doing a joke, and I deleted it off my Facebook immediately. It was so
Yeah.
crazy. It was so crazy. I mean, it wasn't. In the laughs, I was watching the video, and I was like, dude, the laughs are strong in this clip.
Well, yeah, that joke did
But
well. It's
it
a
was,
bad joke,
but
though.
like I'm watching myself do it, and I'm like, it's a different human being.
No.
First off, I was a lot skinnier. I also
No mustache.
had no mustache. I I still hold the mic with 2 hands sometimes, but I did a lot of
The more
narrow
comfortable-
shoulders, kind of like.
Have you noticed that the more comfortable you get throughout a set, you hold the mic like this?
Yeah, I hold the mic really low. That's usually how I hold the mic, unless it's like a wireless mic. I have
flex on the
punchlines where like when I do like my gay bar joke, when I do the big punch, I go, yeah, I've watched it 100 times on fucking sets. I always grip the mic the same way. But yeah, when I get real loose, I'm holding that mic at the very bottom. It's just comfortable like that.
It's very funny because like the longer your set will go, the less you're holding it. Like
Yeah.
you'll start here,
Yeah.
and then you'll slowly work to where like if we're doing like a longer set, like if you come to the Miami Improv January 12th, where you'll see us do longer
Is it the
sets.
12th or the 13th?
The 12th.
Okay.
Like by the end, like the last like 5 minutes of Matt's set, he'll be holding it like this.
Like he's drinking wine.
I'm just doing this like I'm recording a fucking diss track. I'm like, yes.
Yo, who the fuck's flying Spirit Airlines?
yeah. Whose baby is this? Is it bisexual?
I hate this joke, but I can't do it because I have one callback to it and I can't cut
Yeah.
it out.
I'm not doing it anymore, man.
Cap.
No, I haven't been doing it. I've been doing the other airline joke, which doesn't go as well.
Bring it back. Oh,
Nah.
dude, I have to poop now.
Do you? It's
The vape?
because you hit the vape 45 minutes ago? That doesn't make
I
sense.
might. Dude, I've been on a. This is crazy. This is nuts, actually. The last 2 days, I went to Publix and they had meatballs on sale, like preformed, like spiced
Yeah.
I'm
meatballs.
familiar. Yeah,
course.
dude, that's crazy.
No. But I bought.
He's like, dude, I've been doing the craziest shit. So I went to Publix. They had these
I've-
meatballs on sale, right?
They had meatballs
I've been
on sale.
shoving them in my ass. If that's not how the story ends,
No,
this
no,
isn't
no.
crazy.
I cooked them all at once. That's
Whoa!
I've eaten meatballs and apples for the last 48 hours.
Just meatballs and apples.
That's all I've had.
That's kind of
That
crazy.
is weird, dude.
It's weird, but I just hit me that I'm like I have to poop, and I'm like I've eaten nothing but apples and meatballs.
That'll be
just
a
eating
healthy poop, man.
ground beef and apples. That's
Nothing,
it.
no spaghetti either. Meatballs, mozzarella sauce, and then in between meals, like that's what I would
Whole
eat for
apples.
meals. I would just eat like 2 apples.
Instead of
That's crazy.
you know how instead of using noodles, people do like zucchini noodles. It's like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
using apples. You're like scooping it up with a.
I'm just eating meatballs and sauce, and then in between that, I'm eating apples.
Why are you not doing?
No, I
Dude,
don't
it's
know.
not a
Do it.
weight loss thing.
Yeah,
It's not a
it's
weight
not-
loss
You
thing.
can be
It's
assured-
like I'm a pathetic human.
You
It's
can
like
be assured that it's not a health conscious decision.
It's one of those things.
It's
Have you ever?
not.
I was eating pizza yesterday, and I used my pizza slice to wipe up the Parmesan and the red peppers.
Yeah,
And I was
dude.
like, this is pathetic of me. I don't know why. I was like, I'm so fat that I need to get not fat, but I'm just being a piggy to the point where I need to like use it as a napkin to make sure I get all the. You guys don't feel bad when you do things like that?
No.
I was eating Italian the other day, and I finished the pasta, and I asked them to bring bread out so that I could take
Yeah,
the
you
bread and
swipe
wipe
the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that all
That's
the
the
time.
same thing.
I think
That's
it's
not
different when it's
crazy.
like greasy pizza, and you're like, yeah, let me make sure I get
Nah,
all the
dude,
cheese.
I love dumping Parmesan all over pizza. That's
Yeah, I'm a
and I
red.
gotta
I've
get
been
every
doing
little
red
drop.
peppers. a
You
lot
could
more
dump
lately.
Parmesan on your penis. I'd lick it off.
I love Parmesan.
Ooh,
That's one of my favorite cheeses.
I had.
You look so excited.
you're so excited. You're like a fucking.
I
puppy.
tried something
This
new,
is-
and you
this
guys
is
weren't there.
surely gonna be boring.
I did wild boar sauce at an Italian place.
Sauce.
Yeah.
You're stoked about sauce.
So
A
it was like a
wild
red
boar.
sauce,
It was like a red sauce with boar.
and was it good?
Meat.
It was good.
Yeah, boar's good.
Oh, yeah, it is good.
It was, but it
I'm
was
proud
like
of you, dude.
it was adventurous. I was like, ooh, should
And
I
you
get
liked it? Was it? It was just like beef.
It
though,
was just
wasn't
beef,
it?
yeah. But it
it
was, like-
probably was beef too.
It
Like a
wa-
lot
I mean,
of
that's
places
what a
do
boar
shit
is.
like that.
Yeah, it is.
No, boar's a pig.
I know, but that's basically. I mean, that's pork, but it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
There used
It
to be
was
a restaurant
good.
down here that would sell kangaroo.
It was
Really?
called the Outback.
No, there was a steakhouse. There used to be a Gander Mountain down here, and they had a steakhouse attached to the Gander Mountain, and they had like all wild meats, and you could get like an 8-ounce kangaroo steak. It was good. It was
What
really
kind
good.
of meat? Like, what's it like?
It's like
Jumpy.
very lean beef. It's good. It was good.
What is there any kind of animal you think you like wouldn't eat?
Dog.
I
I've
think
had
I'd tr-
dog,
I
actually,
think I'd try it.
But I tried it in Korea, like legit.
Dude,
but-
you won't eat shrimp? You've had dog?
yeah.
I eat shrimp. What are you talking about? I don't
You won't
eat
try an
sushi.
oyster?
Yeah, that's too gross.
But you'll eat Fido.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on a
Fido
kebab.
was the name I was thinking too.
It was a
Lack
kebab.
of creativity.
I had a dog kebab.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It
I
was
didn't
like a
know.
f-
It
it
was
was like
at a
a
gas station. I didn't know.
You ate dog from a gas station
Yeah.
and you won't eat a raw oyster in
Yeah.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
You waited in line at an oyster restaurant in New Orleans, watched the dudes pull it off of trucks where it's
And it
still
smelled
wet
like shit.
from the ocean.
It smelled
And
like
you're
shit.
like, ew. But you went to a gas station selling dog kebabs and you're like, 2, please.
Yeah.
Eating
Crazy.
gas station food, period, is crazy. Eating gas station food in a foreign country is a whole nother
Level of
fucking
crazy. That's
craziness.
I can
Almost a
honestly
bit.
say I've never eaten hot food from a gas station, ever.
I used to love when I was getting high the rollers.
Yeah, dude. The
Never.
rollers are fire. The tornado, or what do they call them?
There was one that was a
tornadoes.
Southwest one, and then
Yeah.
there was one that was like a chicken buffalo
Yes,
thing.
I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
fire, dude. I've also eaten pizzas from 7-Eleven. Oh, it was tough. The
I-
wings
Never
are
once.
gross.
Dude, like a chicken sandwich that's been on like the fucking little warmer thing for like 3 hours when you're drunk at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Fire. It's so good.
Me and Drew ate fried chicken at like 3 a.m. when we were in the Panhandle. It was fire.
From like a gas
From
station?
a gas station. It was good too.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to
Yeah.
go. Oh my god. I had.
Drew loved it.
I bet.
Because Drew's black. I love Drew.
Oh man.
Okay.
Are
I
we
love
at-
him. I wish he wasn't black, but I do.
Are
love him.
we at?
No, dude, we're not even close.
No way, dude.
We have another 20 minutes probably.
There's no
Holy
way.
shit.
I'm having a good time though.
Buy a hoodie.
This is not. We're just vibing,
Dude,
We're not really going too hard this episode. We're kind of just vibing. We're really, you know what I would call this? Phoning it in. We're phoning it in right now, and it's okay with me.
Get it?
I got diagnosed with Osgood-Schleider's disease, fellas. In my
Osgood Slaughter.
Osgood-Schleider in my
What is
knee.
that?
What are you, a fucking 12-year-old basketball
Yeah,
player?
dude. It's my look at this bump. You see this bump? I have a fucking bone spur in my knee.
Everybody had Osgood Slaughter in 5th grade.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and mine didn't go away. I
And then
guess.
we all wore, do you remember when everybody
The
would
band?
wear those little bands on the bottom of your knee when you
Yeah.
play basketball? You don't know what we're talking about?
Uh-uh.
Dude, what?
It's like a really common thing.
It's super common.
You know, what's funny is my physical therapist was looking at my knee, and he was like, "This is odd." He was like, "Normally people don't get it in just one knee. Normally it's in both knees. As an adult, you never see it in just one." And he goes, "As an adult, mainly the only people that get it are like." He was like, "I'm surprised you get it because most people are like high level athletes that have it." And I was like, "Yeah." He like dissed me because he was like, "Most people are high level, and you." Are
Dude,
just a guy that has it.
You are a guy. You are. You're not a high level
I know, but
athlete,
it was just like he
dude.
was mean about it. He was like, I didn't like
he
how
was
he
like,
was
you
mean
know
about
what?
it.
Usually only 2 people get this. It's either high level athletes or like piece of shit bad comedians. Like, it's
That's
just,
what it felt like.
it's just like,
And he
you
was-
know what? I know you're not a high powered athlete. Is there any chance you're bad at comedy? Because those are the
Yeah,
only options.
That's the only other. It sucks though. It hurts so bad. It hurts
Yeah.
right at my tubular something right there. It's at the bottom of my
It's
knee.
crazy that you even tried that. like for what? Like,
Tuberculosia.
that can't
Tubular.
be right.
It's tubular.
It's not.
It's a tubular thing. It is tubular.
tubular.
Tubular. It is. I'm gonna Google it. It's tubular tibiasis.
Everybody had Osgood Slaughters in middle school, and everybody had shin splints in high school. That's just how it went.
I never had either of those.
You didn't? It's probably
I
because
had
you're not a
shin- I
high
had-
powered
I had
athlete.
I've actually had both now. Tubular
Sorry.
tuberosity.
I don't know anybody who had these.
You don't?
No,
you
I
did.
I played sports.
I
my whole
promise
life.
you did.
I really don't. I can't.
Runners get
Runners get the shin
splints
splints.
a
Yeah,
lot.
I had
Yeah.
them in football really bad.
And then they like rub them out, which is extremely painful.
Yes.
Ooh.
Shin splints are one of those things that I don't know that can actually
Dude.
cause it. It hurts, but it can't cause anything
no, it,
worse.
it doesn't. Sometimes it's a sign of stress fracture.
Did you know? My brother told me this, that stretching will not prevent injury.
I figure.
So like you would think if you stretch, that'll help me not pull a muscle or not strain something. Nope, not at all. It has nothing to do with it. You might perform better with doing whatever you're doing if you're more limber, but stretching will not prevent you from getting an injury.
I've heard too that it makes you more injury prone when you're before a workout. I don't know if that's true, but I've always
Because
got
you're
told,
loosening
yeah,
your
you're
muscles
loosening
up.
one side, and I might not equal the same. Like if you stretch this one a little bit better than this one, then you're off balance
You
a
might,
little.
yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I got told.
No, we're gonna present it if it's
Yeah,
if it's
it's
true.
true.
We're gonna
Never
cut it.
stretch.
We're gonna clip it, and we're gonna get millions of views, and people are gonna be pissed at me.
Yes.
It is true that my brother literally just graduated with a 4-year degree in like health
Ask
sciences.
him how
Like
to
he's not
fucking help
wrong.
my knee, dude.
He works at. He's like, I don't know what he does.
Be like, hey, Josh has Osgood Slider's disease.
I mean, you just saw a doctor. What
Yeah.
is my brother? My brother's not a doctor. He's a 21-year-old who gets blackout drunk on Michelob Ultras on the weekend. that's really
I trust
what.
him more
Yeah.
somehow.
What are you thinking about, Jeff?
I want some nicotine, man.
Damn, dude, you got that taste. And
Fuck.
it's in you, bro.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. I folded like a goddamn omelet.
I was really like inspired by you, dude. I was thinking about quitting too.
Yeah.
I think about quitting all the time. I'm positive that those Chinese manufactured vapes are going to give me some sort of lung
Yeah,
disease.
dude, it's like chemical
and
warfare.
I had no reason to do them at all. I was not addicted to nicotine, and now I am.
Yeah, but you look sick sometimes. Like it sometimes looks sick as hell. Like you should do a bit when you're on stage.
Just seeing you
And you're like a
pantomime
detective?
it, I'm like, yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Imagine like a detective.
I might hire a
Do you guys know
prostitute.
That's a
to-
really funny. Is that a bit already? Like, imagine a sketch of like a super.
Oh.
It's rainy. You got a trench coat on. You got the fedora. You're like, and you're like discussing the case. You're like, the rapist is at it again. And then you hit like a pink lemonade vape. You're like,
This is literally Danny Fallon's bit.
is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah, that's what I was. I
Oh.
was trying to make fun of it, and you're like, "That's a good bit."
That would be funny. That would be a funny sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know Danny had that
I think
joke.
I might hire a prostitute to blow vape smoke in my face.
That's a very like crackhead in recovery move to be like, I'm gonna get a prostitute, she'll smoke crack around me, and if she blows it in my face, it's like it's not like I'm relapsing, but like I am gonna do it. And then he smokes crack
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucks
And
the
fucks the
prostitute.
prostitute.
Yeah, 100%.
And then gets robbed.
Yeah. No, man, maybe.
I've
There's
never
some good prostitutes.
There are some
Yeah.
good ones.
There's a few bad apples.
Yeah, listen,
You
every
never hear that argument. With prostitutes.
every profession has a bad apple or
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
There's a prostitute who doesn't make you wear a condom and she has HIV. Bad apple.
Bad apple.
We can all admit that it's a bad apple. You're gonna get HIV. Your wallet's gonna go missing. Her pimp might or might not beat you up. But that's not one bad apple doesn't ruin the whole bunch.
There's still
okay?
1,000 sex industry workers who are.
Yeah. It is weird that now it's like it used like I would say even as recently as like 5 years ago, it was just like there are whores, like legit like professional whores, and then there's the rest of them. And now there's this big gray area of like we should be positive about sex workers
You know what
because
that
of
is?
OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans.
OnlyFans has bridged the gap between a slut who used to fuck for free, who, by the way, I'm not slut shaming. I love you guys. But like, and then like a literal prostitute, there's now a big gap in between where if you're,
the difference
we respect a girl who just graduated Arizona State who sells pictures of her feet the same way we respect a whore, like a crack whore who has no teeth, because
Yeah.
they're all sex workers.
You're the same.
You're the same. That's
a-
the argument we should make to make
Yeah.
them be like, all right, well, maybe
guys should
not.
union
Be
it.
like, you know what? You're the like
Make a
watching
union.
Intervention. You're like, babe, you're OnlyFans. You're basically like this.
That's you.
It's just some toothless.
What
meth
happened
whore.
was a bunch of fucking ladies lost their jobs during COVID, so they got into OnlyFans, and then the whole like the same women who 6 months prior would have been like, I'll never be a fucking stripper. I'm above that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, sex work is real work. It's like funny how that aligned at the same time when women were like, oh, I could sell pictures of my tits for a couple $100 extra a month.
I
Huh.
do think in a weird way it's actually probably a good thing, because there was like this hierarchy of women, of like prostitutes,
Mhm.
escorts,
Yeah.
strippers, which sometimes there's some gray area
I feel like
between
escorts
those,
higher
right?
than
Yeah,
stripper.
yeah, yeah.
No.
I feel like escorts are
A
higher than
stripper just
stripper.
goes and dances and gets money. An escort fucks a guy for money.
Strippers do the
That's
same
definitely
thing.
Not all of
Not
them.
all of them.
But some of them do.
The
Yeah.
ones at fucking the Miami-Dade. No.
Yeah.
I start getting defensive.
Ones
I'm like,
at-
no.
Ones at Rhinos sure do. Okay.
Yeah,
No. No. But then there was that, and then there was like. It's not really as common, but it's like kind of like the webcam stuff. And then there was just like normal girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bridged the gap between all of that to be like, I can't really judge a stripper the way I used to because now I strip. It's just online.
Yeah.
I don't like any of it.
You
And
know?
now what
don't
bothers
care.
me is now they
Doesn't-
pretend like they were always like, I've always been.
That
sex
is
work
frustrating. To be
real
like,
work.
I've
and it's
always
like,
been sex positive and like we should support sex workers. It's like, no, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
You weren't.
You weren't until you found out you could do it from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
You weren't.
Yeah.
Because back when you had to be in the real world where guys could hit you,
When you were in the
Yeah.
trenches,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's like a diss song. It's like an OnlyFans diss song.
Crack whores start making diss songs
Yeah.
to OnlyFans
Bitch
girls.
is always in.
It's like East Coast West Coast rivalry.
But it's just like,
y'all ain't sex workers.
Yeah.
y'all I know.
Y'all ain't in these streets sucking dick for real.
hit it. And then a beat drops.
Anybody can be in their panties in front of a MacBook, except $15 for a hand job from a guy with 2 teeth. That's sex work.
Yeah.
That ain't
I
work.
like that. It's like
They're like the blue collar workers.
Oh,
Yeah.
sex work. Yeah.
Or
yeah,
it's
They're
yeah.
like, you got soft hands, bitch.
or it's like
Like, yeah,
you
no
got your
calluses.
you got your nails done and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Until your knees got scabs, shut up.
If your knees don't have scabs, your hands don't have calluses, and your throat isn't sore all the time.
They're like Vietnam vets.
yeah. It's like comedy purist.
yeah.
It's like you're a hack. You're an online hack. It's like the way we look at TikTok stars.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're not a comic dude. You're a hack. You're just an OnlyFans
That
hack.
does get to me. It does get to me when somebody's name on TikTok is like something comedy, and then you
it's
click it,
none
and
of
there's
it's
no
stand-up.
stand-up. It's
Yeah.
all like them on green screen, being like doing little
Yeah.
solo sketches.
And they make
It's like,
way more money than us. It's like, what the fuck is
I
this
do.
shit?
I do definitely get in my feels when I see that there's like a TikTok star who's like headlining the improv.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you're not a comic.
You don't have fucking
You
jokes
didn't.
about coming
Yeah, dude. You didn't
You
have to
didn't
do open
grind.
mics at a fucking barbecue place. But that's okay.
I'm going there tonight, and I'm excited. I like
Um,
that place.
I'm not going there.
It's actually been pretty good.
You guys like it now until there's another 6-month spell where it's terrible.
Don't
Yeah.
stop going.
Yeah, and then you'll stop
It's just
going.
season.
Yeah,
It's just
that
season.
is
Now
what
that
it
it's
is.
season, baby.
Yeah. It's fun
Now
now,
that it's season, dude, there's like sometimes double-digit amount of people in there.
Sometimes there's 12.
which is all you need.
Yeah.
It is fun when like one. It's fun when
If you can get like 12, 14 people looking at you, paying attention.
Comedy's
Try out
so
new jokes.
crazy,
Great.
dude. Like it really, the like level that we're at really sucks.
yeah.
Where it's
Every
like
day
we
I'm
will
fuck.
be like on tour at the Improv, but we will also be at the barbecue open mic tonight.
I always wonder at what level do you just say, I'm no longer doing open mics. I'm gonna just only workshop on stage at shows.
When you get enough stage time.
Yeah, I mean, probably when you're doing weekends in some respect, or even I would imagine
think I would
even if
want
you
to.
can be like a pretty consistent opener for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're based out of here, right? But every
Every weekend
weekend
it's
you're
6
gone
shows at
opening
the
for something.
Improv.
You're doing 6 shows. Maybe when
Yeah.
you're here, but then if you're doing that, you can probably pop in at anywhere you
Anywhere,
want down
yeah.
here and do a
I would want
spot.
to do. I don't know because it is weird because it's like at some point it would be
And
nice
you
to
might
just go and
still-
do a 10-minute set. Well, I guess Jimmy's a good example where he's like he'll pop in once in a while. You'll see him come and run new stuff.
Man, nobody listening to this cares about what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
right
true.
now.
I'm just curious.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. People like talking.
We've had
about-
people
a lot of
ask
people
us
have
to
been
talk
like-
about comedy
Yeah,
stuff.
people will comment and be like,
It's
Yeah.
gay. Don't do it.
I
That's
mean,
all you need to
no,
know.
I like it and I think it's really fun.
I think it's great. I don't think you should do it. Probably.
No, I don't think you should either.
You definitely shouldn't. You specifically, you suck.
You don't need to do
Definitely
this.
not.
Your friends told you you're funny.
They were lying because they wanted
Well-
you to drive.
Here's
Nah, nah, dude, you're hilarious, bro. But like when you drink, you get crazy. We want the funny guy to be there tonight.
Yeah.
We want you just don't have a drink. Have like one beer. Don't have more than that because you're gonna drive us, and we want the funny guy. It's just like trying to.
We like drinking
gaslight
around
someone.
you being sober.
I feel like I
Yeah.
know some people who that's how they start. People lying to them saying they're funny.
Of course, dude. Of course
And then
that's
there's-
happening.
I always wonder too when people are
I
just
don't
like,
like how you looked at me when you said that.
no, not you. I think you're very funny.
You
Yeah.
motherfucker.
We've been lying.
What? I do think you're funny.
You piece of shit. This motherfucker here, bro.
What?
I don't like the way you lie to Jeff.
I
Man.
don't like it either.
About what?
About
I don't
how
like it.
funny you think he is.
Oh, I
It's
see. I
fucked
just
up,
started
dude.
doing the bit without actually realizing I was doing the bit.
You piece of shit.
Oh, because you want him to drive you to Spanx tonight?
Yeah, do you want to go to Spanx the Hog with me?
No.
You want him to drive so you
I'm
can have
getting-
a couple
You should go to Spanx the Hog.
margaritas?
I'm
What are you
getting
doing?
Probably
driven by
not.
Matt Rivera.
I've been doing. Oh fuck! Yeah, you actually are.
You actually are going to be drunk driving tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Everything we just said just came true.
Yeah.
Well,
No. I like Matt.
no,
we
I like
like
Matt too.
Matt.
I love Matt.
We love Matt.
What, dude? I love Matt.
I do. I love Matt. And he's very funny.
I haven't seen him out in forever.
He took last week off. Because that dude's fucking insane.
Isn't that funny? To be like, I'm taking a week off the mics.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm taking a week off from doing the
call
open
Bill
mic
Burr, let him
circuit.
know.
Bro, I saw a picture the other day. It was perfect. This girl who I follow, Liz Splat, just like a Texas comic. She posted a picture. She was like, this was last Saturday. This is this Saturday. One of them is a picture of her at one of the improvs, rooms full. She's on stage. It's a great picture. The other one, she's doing a set at literally in a gas station
Yep.
for like 4 people.
Yep.
And I was like, this perfectly
Yep.
encapsulates the like weird gray area when you start getting good at comedy. That happens where you're like, damn, I just performed in front of 300 people who loved me. And then you're like, damn, I just performed in front of 6 people in aisle 4 of the Quick Trip
Who hated me?
who hated everything I said. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's wild.
The ins and outs fucking suck. Because it is just like a constant roller coaster of emotions of just like, damn, dude, we just did the improv. We got a lot of people in there. And
Yeah.
we did well, and people were laughing, and they were buying stickers and shit afterwards, and they were like, you guys are great.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, it's like, hey, barbecue restaurant, how's it going? And
Yeah.
everyone's like, shut up, gay boy.
Yeah, everybody's like, shut the fuck up about your fucking life. You're like, all right.
Yeah. What about when your wife puts a finger in your butt?
That sucks, dude.
She hates that joke.
Did she put her finger in your butt, though?
Yeah, a very long time ago.
I've had
had that bit longer than I've been doing stand-up.
I remember you having it when you first started.
You've had bits before stand up were real. I used to tell a story about my roommate.
The difference is I still do mine because I suck.
Shut up. I used to do this thing in
That's
the
funny.
military. My roommate, there's like a big thing at boot camp in the Marine Corps where you're like not supposed to like people steal peanut butter packets and they get caught with them from the chow hall and they just get fucking destroyed. And so I used to say my roommate and I went to boot camp together. So when we were in like our unit, I used to lie and do this whole story about how like he stole this peanut butter packet, and I workshopped it. By the end of the 4 years that I was in, every time I told that story, it was murdering, and he would get so fucking mad. He'd be like, "I didn't fucking steal the peanut butter." I'll get
Yeah, because by the end, you're just telling a fake story.
I'm just telling
basically.
I'm just telling a fake bit
Yeah.
that didn't happen, but it was so well polished, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, "This is great!" Like it was like my first bit. Like
My girl hates that finger in the butt thing because she doesn't care that I do it. She hates it because anytime she's there, she's never come to a show
without her
alone.
friends, yes.
So she's only seen me like twice. But when she does go, she's with people she knows,
Yeah.
and they'll look at her and be like, "Really?" And she's like, "It's a joke. Shut the fuck up." Like,
Yeah.
she understands. My wife understands that like on stage you don't exist. You're not a real
Yeah.
person. You're whoever I need you to be in the moment. But her friends don't know that. So if
Yeah.
I'm like, my fucking wife was saying this the other day, her friends be like, "You really did that?" She's like,
Oh my
"No."
god. Yeah.
She hates that.
Ariel's dad was at the house and saw the Greek pussy joke, and that was the first time he'd ever.
That's fire.
And he was like, didn't get it. He was like, "What?" He like watched it. Her sister showed him the joke.
Were you sitting there watching
I
him
came
watch
into
it?
the kitchen and she
Oh,
was handing him
dude,
the
her
phone.
sister fucking sucks,
And
dude.
I was like-
that's a crazy thing to do. Be like, hey, you know, your daughter, you know, her
Here's-
boyfriend. Watch this joke he does about her pussy.
Yeah, and I was just
What
like,
a fucking stupid bitch.
and I was like, and then he just looked at it, and then he didn't get it, and he's like, luckily he's an old man, so he's like in his 60s, so he doesn't have good hearing. He's like, I couldn't fucking understand a word, and I was like, good. Yep, nope, it was
I'll
good.
never
There's
never
subtitles.
forget.
Yeah, I know, but he also has the vision thing.
There
so he's
was,
like, I need
um,
my glasses. He just
He also probably doesn't give a fuck.
no.
Yeah.
He's probably like, oh, he
Dude.
does this little jokey thing. Who
Yeah.
cares?
So there was a time, you know the joke. I don't really do it, but you guys know the joke about me flicking cum.
Uh-huh.
Basically, feeding cum, for the people who don't know, just to ruin this bit, feeding cum, after you nut in a girl, feeding cum out of her, but instead of feeding it to her, you bless her with it like it's holy water. When I first started doing that joke, this girl who I didn't really know that well, but she liked me. Like, we had hung out before, but then she was like, she would like come to my shows, but like her parents were like very Christian, and she was like, I'm bringing my parents to the show. And I was like, okay. And it was when I first started doing that joke, and I did it. And then afterwards, I just like had like the same fingers that I like licked after I did it. I had to be like, hey, Roger, nice to meet you. Like her fucking dad. And I just had to be like, hey, it's Saturday. And I'm like, they're going to go to church tomorrow and pray for their daughter's friend.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he was talking about coming on girls' faces. Like,
and
it
it's
was
about his
wild.
daughter, and he doesn't even know.
No,
dude.
it's not about his daughter.
I'm
No,
just
it's literally not. It's literally not.
It's about me.
kidding. It's about Jeff.
It's about Jeff's loose butthole.
No, I have a tight pussy.
Your
Shut up, dude. Don't make fun of my pussy.
bussy. Call it a bussy at least.
No, I have a pussy, and it's nice.
What
and
about
you like it?
Okay, I like Jeff's pussy and his big ass clit.
Dude, holy fuck! How did I forget about this? I saw on Pornhub a girl who was a bodybuilder. It was on the front page.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
her
thicky.
massive clit.
looked like a dick. I
Yeah.
clicked on it because I got fucking clickbaited. I was like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck is that thing? Did you guys see the video?
It's
Do you
because
know
they
exactly
take
what
no,
I'm
but
talking about?
I don't know that video, but I've seen that before. It's because they take fucking steroids and test and shit to get
It's
big
not
like
an actual
that.
penis though.
No, but it
No, but
looks
it
the
elongates.
way
looks
the way the
exactly like
clit
one.
grows like that looks like
It-
it literally looks like a penis.
I was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
concerned. I was like, what the fuck is that?
You know if you were to trans, the clit and the dickhead are like what is interchangeable. Like if you go from male to female, your dickhead becomes the clit, and if you go from
Yeah,
female
right,
to
right.
male, your clit becomes the dickhead.
right.
So it is.
Thanks for being a good girl. That's we just end right there. It's just like a solid just like a cut.
And so, anyways, hoodie's pretty
Yeah.
fire.
I wonder if that's true.
That is true.
Okay, I know that when
Do
they
they
According
sew
to
it
the
shut?
episode of South Park.
when they made. Oh fuck, dude!
That's your
That's
reference?
where he's gotten all of his information. He's like the difference between a virus and bacteria. It's like South
No,
Park
but do you
says.
remember the South Park episode where Mr. Garrison gets a sex change?
Well,
it gets really graphic.
I
Like they
do-
show an actual sex
I
change.
do know that what they do is like they basically invert the penis to create the cavity for the pussy,
Yeah.
for the fake or the
So you're docking.
yeah, in a way.
The penis pussy. The pussy. Nope, that doesn't work.
The penis pussy. The pussy.
The pussy. You're trying to make like a fun name.
I was
You
trying to
just
make it like a
accurately
pussy.
named it.
And I was like, the penis pussy. The pussy.
All right.
Anyways, buy a hoodie.
Buy a hoodie. What? Wait, where are they?
Uh,
We plugged it all in the beginning. Didn't tell anybody where they can find it.
triplefpod.com. I think that URL was available the last time I checked,
It'll be in the comments.
but until
It'll be in the comments, and you
It'll
can
be
always
in the
you
comments.
can always just use our link tree on our Triple F page,
Uh-huh.
or you guys have link trees on your pages,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, or on any of our pages. It'll have anywhere you need to go. Miami, January 12th, Miami Improv will be there if you're in
Mhm.
the area and want to come
Support
through.
Or
The
if you're not
boys.
in the area and you want to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, use your Delta Sky miles and come out and see our show.
if it's possible for you to drive to Miami and be at the show and you watch this, you'd be a good girl if you did.
Yeah.
We won't give you a T-shirt, but we will say thank you.
We'll give you a free sticker.
There you go.
With the
and-
purchase of a hoodie.
Oh, yeah. All hoodies come with a free sticker.
That's not true.
No, it's not, because it comes from a different place. If we were sending them out ourselves, we would put stickers in with it, but it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah,
coming
that'd
from a
be too
different
much.
manufacturer, so we actually can't navigate that deal. So sorry,
The hoodie comes with a
Dumbass.
hoodie.
dumbass.
Dumbasses.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, bye.